for so many years, your various degrees, just extraordinary things. And what was it that had you then form your what you're doing now? How did you get to that place where you said, okay, this is what I want to do. Now I'm clear, and what were some of the steps along that way?
Well, the first one I shared with you already, and that was having my agency and closing that down so that I could be a full-time facilitator and transformational trainer. And that was a big one. You know, I had a lot of resistance to it. I didn't want to get out of my comfort zone. I knew New York City, I would need to move to California to be with a training company. So that was a huge one for me. And I went from what I lovingly say was 6 figures to 1 figure. But it mattered more to me that I do and be who I was passionate to being and serving people. I mean, for me, my energy, it's important to know where our energy source comes from. My energy comes from serving people. So I love the way you talked about my courage and my background, but fundamentally, the only reason I have those letters after my name was because I was curious and I wanted to know how I could serve people better. So I went back to school. Like I would sit in meetings and they would be using talking about existentialism and Heidegger and blah, 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 all these other terms that I just totally was not familiar with because I've been marketing and creative. And so I said, this is not okay with me. You know, you can learn anything you want. So I took myself back to school so I could learn from the root how the training industry was formed, what the training tree was about, and I did my dissertation on that. And then I started doing corporate training, again, for the same reason, because I live to serve people. It's what makes me the happiest. So it's sort of like my